sense here. Dean's boyfriend witnessed her punch and hold the pillow over the baby's face.
Thank you.
He was later awakened by the baby's crying. Like, whoa, so you saw her sitting on a baby and you did not invoke the chokehold?
I was like, was there a typo here?
I'm thinking that.
Because I was not clear. I was like, I didn't understand how he saw it, witnessed it, then fell asleep, then woke back up, and then pulled her off the baby.
I can tell you right now, I would have been in jail for domestic violence. Because she would have been slapped smack on whichever close side of her head was close to me. One should be smacked on.
At this point. Is that domestic violence or is that, that wouldn't be domestic violence?
That would be domestic violence, and I'll tell you why.
That you're protecting the child?
You think that's the story she gonna tell him?
Oh.
So you gotta think ahead. She ain't gonna say, I was sitting on my baby trying to kill my baby, and then he hit me to protect her. No, she gonna say, we had an argument, he just hit me, look at my bruise. And then I'm in jail. So I already know that I'm going to be charged with domestic assault. It's going to happen. It's going to be that way. I can tell you this right now.
She may fess up. Because she's crazy. She's crazy.
Women fess up. What's up, JJ? How you doing?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
What?
Not today.
So sad. What kind of father? Did she show any signs of mental conditions previously?
That's what I want to know.
I'm thinking if you're hitting this level, it had to. You just don't break out that level. That had to work up to.
She allegedly told investigators she wanted to throw the child against the wall and was taken into custody for a mental health evaluation. So she did fess up. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's documented.
But it's also.
Don't go there.
The crazy one that did it, because the straight one ain't confessed. That's what I'm here to tell you. The straight one, my butt will be riding in Mecklenburg County and whatever county jail I'm in.
Constantly going to, who are you choosing? Who are you choosing? You have to take accountability for that.
I choose people.
Like you said earlier, people climbing on top of dead cockroaches.
I have people that have vaginas. That's who I choose.
Whatever.
And all the rest of it comes with it.
You chose the crazy.
Look.
I admit when I choose crazy. I admit it.
Yeah, we've all been there before. Yes, indeed.
I admit it. It's like,
let's talk about crazy since we're all in it. We're going to Arizona.
Oh, Lord.
For man level of crazy.
Oh, see? Thank you. This is a man. Typical. See, I can't even say that. I can't even say typical.
There's a difference, Shar.
I can't even say
I admit that men are crazy.
I don't like to say that. I don't like to group people in one box. Now, when you prove that you are just a little slightly crazy, I will acknowledge that.
I'm like the French, and you're like America.
Evaluate. Let's see, read this. Read this. So sad. What kind of father? Reese.
Evaluation.
No, Reese, the first one.
Oh, she said, so sad. What kind of father did she know? Did she show any signs of mental conditions previously? And she said, evaluation. We don't need to check to see if she is crazy. We know.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We know. But she still might be subject to the chokehold principle. I'm just saying that.
Absolutely. If I would have seen it, she would have got choked for sure.
She'd be on that floor, I'd be picking that baby up. And I'd be calling the police as soon as I smacked her one time. This crazy heifer over here is trying to kill my baby sitting on him. Yeah, I hit in the head. Send some police out here. I'll get my record down before she can say a word. And hope not to go to jail.
And I don't try to physically fight.
Because somebody, it'll be physical fight on that one.
I would on that one.
This ain't time. Well, honey, let's talk. Talk would be the open-handed smack crossing. You see that? That's where it's going to go. The entire side of that face right there. Wow. You see my handprint etched right there. Look like a tattoo. That's what it'll be.
That's very sad.
But that's what you got to do to protect the child.
They said the baby was shaking.
Baby was shaking. Yes, indeed.
They said when the dad tried to drop the baby off at daycare?
Yeah. Because dad took the baby to daycare.
Yeah, he took
the baby shaking.
And why didn't he take the baby to the doctors?
I'm trying to figure out because,
he needs
mama
to be locked up too.
Ain't the only one needs a slap in the head.
Yeah, he needs something going on.
And just to prove to you I'm an equal opportunity employer, daddy need to be monkey stoned too.
Yeah.
Okay, because they both do. They both failed this child.
Yeah, and he mentions it when he drops the baby off to the daycare or something. The baby's like rattled, shaking. 4 months old, traumatized.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And ladies, just for the record, he might be single. Ladies, just for the record, so is she.
Ooh. We're not going to go there.
Coming to us.
It's enough of you crazies out there.
Coming to a studio near you. Let's go to Arizona for this crazy one out here. I'll just read the title of it. It's going to say it all. Arizona, Maine. That's man for the rest of y'all in the rest of the country. Arizona, Maine. Beheaded roommate's dog as she moved out.
It don't sound like she was just a roommate.
No. Well, it don't sound like they both knew that she was just a roommate. What's up, Sadie Bear said because in Sesame? He may not have known.
That she was a roommate?
Yeah. She may have known.
She knew she was a roommate. I've been in that.
He had the curtilage and protectorate. Okay.
I had that situation before. I've had that situation before.
Aren't they awkward?
Very awkward. Very awkward.
I believe you had that too.
And I am a great communicator, so I try to be very clear. Yeah. Didn't work.
Oh yeah, Lord.
But not this kind of crazy.
Moving out of her home in Arizona had a horrifying discovery over the weekend when she opened a boxer and discovered her mutilated and headless dog inside. And says, great rising, Ron and Shari.
Hey, Sid.
Say it again.
Hey, Sid.
Ron and Shari.
Ron, yes.
Ron.
He got it right.
I know, Ron. I answered to Ron. We're good with this.
Should I call you Don today?
You can call me anything you want to. I answered all of it.
I've gotten used to Ron.
Ron works.
And you're consistently Ron, so I'm going to stick with that.
I've had way worse nicknames. Shari, what situation was that? Do tell, says Reese.
Oh, no.
Oh, give us some story. You got to lay something on. You'll put it out there.
No, it's just
You ain't got to call no names, Jerry.
No, it's not. Just when you've told people that we're just co-workers or whatever, and then they still try to press the button or think it's no, it's not happening.
I think that first happened in college when I got claimed. First time I ever got claimed in college, yes.
Yeah, interesting.
I was on the dance floor at one of the parties with my girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
And, whew.
What happened?
Ozzy was her name. Ozzy.
Oh, so you naming names.
Well, I ain't seen it in 30 years, so I can name it.
Okay.
Ozzy. Now, rolled up to my girlfriend. That's my man.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Rolled up to your girlfriend. So you were in a relationship.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I ain't had nothing with Ozzy. Never invoked anything. Not a hand, not a touch, no nothing. But I was claimed that day. Well, y'all look at the man next to us in the background. He's such an inspiration to me. This fella back here, and I, believe it or not, I talk to him all the time in the bathroom.
He's consistent.
When I go to the bathroom, I see him in there. But he does his push-up. His jumping jacks. And they actually walk this entire trek, which is about 5 miles. He and his wife, I think, do it about every day.
I'm not mad at him.
So he gets at it. Real nice guy, though. But we normally meet in the bathroom. I've had some of the best encounters in the bathroom, believe it or not. In fact, even Jay.
Look at that. That's good.
Even Jay came from the bathroom, indirectly.
What?
Yes.
What you mean?
I make all kinds of contacts in the bathroom.
Jay who?
Jay Zizzle.
Oh.
But this is how it happened. I was here one day, and I went to the bathroom. Did what you do in the bathroom. As soon as I stepped out, I saw a gentleman standing there with a lady who happened to be the owner of the building. Tried to get the code into the conference room over there. And me and that gentleman started talking. Sister Fran from the great state of Minneapolis. We started talking.
Okay.
He said, what you do? Got a radio show. Well, come on, let me see it. He came on in and saw it. He liked it.
Okay.
And he said, well, I need what you have to help with some stuff that I have. So he said, come on out, let's sit down and chat one day when we get a chance. And that was Christopher Dennis, who at the time was working with and reintroduced me to Jay Parker. Came from the bathroom. The bathroom gives a lot. I meet a lot of people in the bathroom.
Did y'all wash your hands?
Before we shook.
That's the issue.
Some people don't respect when other people are in the relationship and personal boundaries. No, they had zero. Look, Ozzy ain't felt none of that. Ozzy.
But what vibes were you giving off? I'm not saying you were, because I wasn't giving off any.
Honestly enough, this would have been around the age of 18 years old. So probably a ton of them have no idea what they were. So I have no idea.
Okay, that's true.
18-year-old walking hormone, any stunt that looked like it was willing and semi-wet, I go to
you all won't
and trying to get into it.
At 48, let alone at 18, it's like, don't you know that behavior that you're giving to this woman is going to cause a problem? It's like, what? What do you mean? So y'all,
that's why. That's one of the reasons why we need y'all. Y'all have insight on women that we don't have.
But you all don't need us.
Since when? I just said we need you.
No.
And Reese says, I meet a lot of people in the bathroom too. Thank you, Sister Reese. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. Even Mello look at me like, that's nasty. I don't talk to people in the bathroom. I talk to people all the time in the bathroom.
I talk to people in the bathroom. Well, see, we have lounges.
Look, I discovered that the hard way too.
We don't have as many lounges as we used to have back in the day.
Let me borrow a used to be.
So what you do?
I used to be.
When you were Rhonda?
There used to be a Quincy's on Independence Boulevard.
A what?
Quincy's.
Okay.
Steakhouse.
And you went to the women's bathroom?
And I was in uniform. I was at work meeting a couple other co-workers. They're all police. And I got to and had to go really bad. So I ran in and ran to the first door. And I was walking, standing in the stall, doing what I do. I was in the standing mode. And all of a sudden looking around and said, wait a minute. I don't see a urinal.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my. There's a counter with chairs back behind me. Oh, my. So I was saying, one hand free, one hand working. I got to hurry this thing up. Got to hurry up. I hurried up, and I did not wash my hand today. I got ouch.
We have stalls.
I'm a guy in that stall, in uniform, in the women's bathroom.
We're not naked in the bathroom.
I'm trying not to be found in your bathroom. Ain't no good way to explain that one. So I'm trying to get out as fast as I possibly can. So I got through. And
Did you wash your hands?
No.
Oh, my
I'm not slowing down to wash my hand when I'm in the woman's bathroom. I'm spending not one extra. This was lunchtime, too?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm getting out of there. Well, ain't nobody in there. So I got to that door, and I gave the most serious police look like I was looking for somebody like.
Right.
And came on like I was meant to be there. And then got to table, we all fell out laughing because I was in the wrong bathroom.
Yeah, not look, you.
Girl.
Making the wrong move.
When I saw no urinal and a counter with chairs.
So observant.
A counter with chairs. Mm-hmm. There is no counter with chairs in the men's bathroom ever. I said, a counter with chairs? You can't find a men's bathroom with no urinal. But none with a counter and chairs.
We used to have sofas and lounge areas where you could a chaise.
You see, the closest thing.
At least have a sofa or something.
The closest thing we get to that is a toilet. Well, that's where we sit and enjoy ourselves. We read a book and have peace of that. That's our lounge. Is the toilet itself. That's at home. That's every place we go.
Too much. Too much information.
Well, y'all look at the nosy lady smoking the cigarette in the background. LOL. So, she can't see it, Reese. She's got a reflection. Yeah. She's trying to.
So back in the day,
Brother Wise, how you doing? Good morning.
Back in the day when I was working at IBM, and for me to bring enlightenment to the management, I used to say, I'm going on a smoke break. I'm going to go on a smoke break. And they were like, sure, you don't smoke. But I'm like, if they get to take 15 smoke breaks, I'm going to go take 15 smoke breaks. But then we stopped it. They had to start saying, look, guys, y'all have to come in and take breaks at certain times and not just abuse the system. But a lot of people don't smoke anymore, so it's not a big deal anymore.
A lot of people still do, too, though. Right?
Oh, but not like in Europe. Or Thailand.
They really bad over there?
Oh, my gosh.
Good morning, Brother Wise. How you doing?
It's unbelievable that people still smoke like that.
An Arizona man beheaded roommate's dog as she moved out. And I'm thinking that she thought they were friends. He felt they were not. One was moving out of her home when she shared with 21-year-old Jose Vega Mesa. Jose.
Your cousins.
Let's see. In the Phoenix suburbs Saturday. When she lost track of her dog, the woman and her friends later say the Mesa attempted to load a small box into the truck without being seen. When the woman confronted Mesa about the box, she told police the 21-year-old just smiled back at her.
Just smiled back.
Mm-hmm. As she opened the box, she discovered her dead, headless dog inside. Once she left the head in the box, or if he left the head in the box, or did he get rid of the head?
He got rid of the head. It was just a headless dog.
Well, what kind of dog it was? That make a difference too, because
I'm thinking it's a smaller dog, but I'm assuming it's a smaller dog.
Because if it's a little Chihuahua, I'm all forgiving about that one. Me and Chihuahuas just don't get along together with mean things.
This is such a sign that she really escaped some really crazy stuff.
Well,
you can do this. Just imagine what kind of.
It ain't a sign yet.
Well, what you mean?
It's notice. See, a sign that she escaped says it's over.
Oh, I know.
Somebody with this level of resolve will follow your behind.
Right.
Where you go to?
Exactly.
You look out your window. He like the girl behind me. He looking in.
I pray she will be safe throughout the whole process because that's crazy. That's a serious type of crazy.
Yes. That's not play. That's for real.
That's for real.
When real crazy show up, fake crazy go into hiding. Sister Constance, how you doing? Really, Don? No dog deserves that other than the few I have dated.
Ooh, who said that?
Sister Reese.
Oh.
Reese, we got to work on your choices. But you can admit that the market is saturated with more of the crazies than there are normal good people.
What?
So if you can, yes, the market.
The market
is saturated with more crazy people than there are decent good people.
What do you mean? What market? Which market are you talking about?
The dating pool market. Hello, Sister Constance.
You talking about that's still available now?
That's willing.
Yes, I would.
Available, not willing.
Because the ones that want to be in a relationship and help are in a relationship.
Well, no, they're still out there. There are those of us who are here.
Of course,
and
there's some of us.
And Constance is from the great state of Kannapolis. Charlotte's in the suburbs of Kannapolis. Tell them, Constance, they don't understand.
Anyway.
They're going to get it, right? But no, there are more crazies than there are normal. You say, who are you picking? If you're in the market at all, you'll run across, and I'm going to be conservative, 12 crazy to every one normal that you're going to face.
How many folks you out here dating, Ron?
I'm not dating. I'm just looking at them. Because even in conversation as a friend, I've been trying to determine your level of crazy. I determine it around everybody. I'm determining Reese's level of crazy.
That's amazing.
Sister Shirley, how you doing?
Again, and I'm not going to say that your experience is not valid. That is just not my experience. I am grateful that I have decent men around me.
Because you got people like me. But guess what?
There's a sprinkle of you all that's
if you were to give a pun on the word,
for the most part, no.
If you were a thespian, to give a pun on the word,
thespian.
If you were a thespian,
which I am.
You am not thespian. I guess you are a thespian.
I'm a thespian.
Not a lesbian, but
not
a thespian. Well, if you were a thespian, meaning lesbian, you would know the crazy really exists.
What does that have to... Okay.
Because you're out there dating women. You would know that my number's actually accurate. Okay, that's what I mean by that.
Can we get to real facts, please?
Reese said, I wrote over this morning, was talking to Sid because all about the crazy people in the world. Thank you, Reese, because they are there. I'm telling you, for every normal one, you got at least, Reese, can you back me up on this one? For every normal person you're going to run across in a dating pool, you got at least 13 crazies that you're going to have to pass through. They're all over the place.
Look, I am not going to deny that there are crazy people out here.
And so even in saying hello to them, you begin to evaluate crazy from that standpoint.
And I'm grateful that the crazy is identified early on.
I do everything I can to identify.
I showed somebody a post that's like, that right there is crazy. I mean, crazy.
Yes. And so you have to look. You got to be vigilant and looking for crazy because crazy is all over. I ain't dated guys, but I know some dudes and they crazy as crap. And I wonder why y'all dating. I'm like, why she pick that fool?
Willard said, everybody is crazy in my opinion. You know what? We can all deal with a little bit of crazy. As Sinbad was said, a little bit of crazy. I can deal with a little bit of crazy.
Yeah, but
not no major.
There's play and there's for real.
Exactly.
When real show up.
Yeah.
When real show up, you gonna know.
However, how long does it take for you to spot crazy?
Trying to spot it from day one saying hello. I'm looking for it at that point.
See, and that's for me.
And I never stop.
I can honestly say any issue I've had with anyone was always shown early. It wasn't just either I choose to ignore it or make it look like it was something else, which I constantly say on this show.
That also means you've been lucky enough not to run across a psychopath who will not show signs until he gets scared to kill you. He's not going to.
But there are some signs that are there.
I'm Norma JJ. All the rest of y'all are weird. JJ, loud. JJ. JJ's cool as a fan.
I'm not going to say that there are some psychopaths out there. That's for sure. We know that. But for the most part, most people...
I got one for you.
Crazy.
This one's the next story just for you.
Are we still? We're not done yet?
No, we're not done yet. I got a question just for you.
Aren't we done?
No.
What's going on?
I want to talk about a wedding.
Oh, gosh. I did not read that one.
Mine and yours. No, we're going to talk about a wedding.
Oh, my gosh.
We're going to talk about a wedding.
Yes.
It's crazy Brazil. I'll read the topic. Brazil demands guests cover tattoos and dye hair or be disinvited. How are you going to tell your guests how they need to dress to come to your wedding? I don't mean the bridal party. Bridal party, I understand. Those are formal pictures. But do you think, well, Don, I don't like the way you got your hair. You got to change your hair, and I want you to cover it. You know the next phrase is going to come out, right, Shari? Heifer. and another thing, speaking as a guy, because I'm a guy looking at this, there's a high probability I'm not wanting to come to your wedding anyway.
That is so. So the funny thing is, she was trying to include the guests. The guest had blue hair, and she wanted her to spray her hair, even something, what you call it, temporary. She was like, even if it's temporary, to a natural color. So the guests that she was talking to had blue hair. Apparently, this must have been an important guest, but she was like, it was going to ruin her pictures. So she said, could you please
changing my hair?
I get it.
If
so
I'm in the bridal party, yes, you conform there.
That's what she said.
But this ain't a bridal. This is just a guest.
This was just a guest. And at that point...
And at what point do you have to figure out that you can't control what your guests wear? Again, I'm Don Blackwell.
If you that
if I get invited to the wedding...
she's not going to be invited. That's her
I'm trying to find a reason not to come. In fact, if I had my way, if it were a perfect world, Don would never go to a single wedding and show up at every reception for the food. That's it. I ain't even gonna get you a gift until you've been married for at least 6 months to a year.
That's a good approach.
I started doing that because I refuse, because I'm not wasting my money on y'all anymore.
I'm sure I owe people some wedding gifts back.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sure I do. I owe people some wedding gifts back.
And you see, I know a ton of people owe me wedding gifts back. Even want to kill my brother and sister-in-law, I had a wedding renewal of vows. These niggas in there fussing before we left. I'm like,
I had to apologize.
I done paid for my tux. Y'all better act like y'all happy while I'm here until I leave. And y'all can fight all you want to.
I had to apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry for putting y'all through this.
See, and
but actually, all of my family and friends, we call it the party. We all had a great party, and I was cute in it.
But so the question is, should the bride be able to tell her guests what to wear?
People are entitled to tell. Oh no, there's some people who tell their guests what to wear to the wedding. They say wear all white, or wear this color, or wear that color. So
and guess what?
You're entitled.
Don don't do it. You can tell me.
Yeah.
Don gonna wear what Don wear.
Wear what you wear.
And if you go dig up that hornet's nest, they all coming out at you. Not embarrass you in public wherever you create the offense. So bring it if you want to.
You're entitled to
bring it if you want to. Sister Linda, how you doing? Long time no see, girl.
Whether or not people will comply is a different...
That's just insane. I wish
y'all about to... There are a lot of weddings where you say, I would like for my guests to wear white and black or white, but it's just like any other party.
Just worry about getting your trifling butt up there and saying I do and get out the way, okay? This is foolishness. And JJ says she wants the focus to be on her. I saw a bride who wanted the guests to dress down so she was the focus.
Well, that was the old story back in the day when brides would put their bridesmaids into some ugly bridesmaids gowns because they wanted to be pretty. they would put the bridesmaids into
They still do. I don't know why y'all don't rent them dresses out and make the people buy them. I'm not buying the ugly dresses.
But shoot, these dresses are a lot more affordable these days than it was back in the day.
I did put an article. I may get it for you later.
Back in the day,
because I got was talking about the cost of that a bridesmaid spends on a wedding.
A bridesmaid, it is crazy the amount of money we spent.
And I ain't going for it.
And I've been in probably 20-something weddings. And then my children, and then they were in it too. It was crazy.
I ain't trying to do all that. Absolutely. For a wedding that may not last 6 months? Are you kidding me? said because and I have decided to screen all our wedding guests. Screen them.
Who said that?
Reese. She said because and I have decided to screen all our wedding guests.
I love that.
Plus,
I want to
JJ says if you want to be there as a guest, you get the total package, bib, overalls, and all. You got it. Look, I'm sorry, folks. I come as I am because I'm telling you right now, if you got a wedding, I wouldn't want to be there. I don't like ceremony.
I invite you to my wedding. You would show up, and if I say, Ron, it's an all-white wedding, you would show up in your white tent, and you would just be just as handsome as you want to be.
Let me tell you how close this is going.